Hi, yogis in yoga YouTube land. Please don't come up to the mat. Another evening moon salutation. Class today. We've got some overcast and I can see much of the moon. But it was very hot. It did rain a little bit and cooled things off. So it's turned out to be a beautiful evening. So just come up to our mat. Breathe forward, exhalation back. And if you're somewhere where it's quite too warm, just bring that air over the tongue and out the nose. And now we are going to do some oils to help us tune into our practice. So you just rub your oils to get a good friction there, and then come into a flower. Your practice, your flower. Come over here, we'll get the synovial fluids in our shoulders going. By coming into like a prayer, curl the fingers under and come out. And we'll sweep the arms back and up. And these are flower rotations. We're going to do 5 of these. And then we're going to do some neck rotations. We'll go 5 one direction and 5 the other. Inhalation up here, exhalation comes down and up. And now we're just going to inhalation the shin to the left shoulder, exhalation down. Inhalation to the right, exhalation down. And now we're going to do our Aloma Viloma breaths. Let's do some circulations right here. So the Aloma Viloma breath really help you tune into the practice. We're going to do a very gentle moon flow today. Now, you can, the traditional way is the index and center finger curl in. And you got your ring and your pinky to the left side, and you have the thumb to the right side. So we're gonna start on the left side, exhalation, inhalation, left side. We pause, and we get exhalation, the right side, and we inhalation, the right side. So the breath that you have an exhalation, you have an inhalation. And I'll walk you through this, and then go at your own pace. So that I like to do is since we put the oil in our hand, if we put and you can also put some oil in your Ajna chakra here. And I like to put the center and index finger in the Ajna chakra here. And I use my ring and pinky for the left side and the thumb for the right side. So we're going to start on the left. Exhalation left. Inhalation left. And you can do that like a Durga breath, that you're like pumping all the way from the stomach and the chest up. And then a squeeze. Exhalation right. Inhalation right. Pause. A pause is a squeeze. Exhalation left. Now, that was one breath. Inhalation left. Pause. Exhalation right. Breath in right. Exhalation left. Breath in left. Exhalation right. Breath in. Exhalation left. Breath in. Exhalation right. Breath in. Exhalation left. Breath in. Now see if you go on your own pace. Remember, the nostril you exhale out of, you have an inhalation. Okay, get to the left side. We'll finish there.
Your pet is part of your family. You care for your pet like.
So now let's come down to our hands and knees and do some cat cows. And alignment is just come out with the knees out. Let them just rotate forward. The back of the hand comes to the shoulder. Just drop down. And we're going to do some circulations here. Do 4 one way and 4 the other. Then we'll just come forward and back, rocks. And now we're going to come into our puppy to grow our dog. And our puppy, just curl the toes under, and whenever you feel comfortable, just touch the hand. Just reach out a teeny bit, wherever the hand falls. And now we're here, let's walk our dog. And then we're going to walk up to our hands. Just first forward fold. Then we're going to stay right here for a forward fold. Inhalations like half folds and exhalations just come down. You can bring your hands to your elbows, the hands to clasp behind in the mudra. On the shin, but don't pull yourself in, just and then we're going to come up and we're going to do some pelvic rotations here. And then we'll do rotations to the other side. Okay, great. And now we have our pinwheel. I don't know why it's not spinning. But let's bring the arms up. Then we're going to rotate the arms forward. And then we're going to come back. This time, the right hand comes up, step back with the right. So the knees are vertical to the mat. If this heel doesn't drop down, don't worry that. Just make sure the knee doesn't go off your toes. I don't like to hop back. We just come into a warrior. It's a very important asana either way. So Dhyana Jetties of a warrior, so don't do them both. Don't knock yourself out getting the heel down. It's a very gentle flow today. Now we're gonna, with an essence and an elegance, bring the hands to the mat. And of course all level, so we're gonna inhalation forward, drop the knees, tilt back your booty a bit, drop the forearms, and we're going to leave with the chin to the top of the mat. And come into our Bhujangasana here. This is our first Bhujangasana. This is a very important asana, so let's stay here for 10 breaths. And you can come down and put your hand on your... This is crocodile when you have your hands on top of your hands. And press up. So wherever you are, just work this at your pace. Inhalations are elongation, exhalations are deepening into the asana. And then our last couple of breaths, see if we can lift the elbows off. Okay, great. Now we're going to come into our puppy. Just very gently press up. Come into puppy. And grow the dog by just one full hand print towards you. And raise the right leg up. Step up the right. Step up the left. Now we're going to bring the fingertips to the shoulders and open up into our spirit of ecstasy. Sweep our hands forward and come into a back bend. And all along the practice, see how far back you do come. Nothing forced. Just notice tuning in to yourself, your practice. And we'll do our flower rotations. And I'll face you, so we're going to rotate our arms. Pinwheel the arms forward. Pinwheel back. The left arm comes up, step back with the left. Come into our warrior. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the right. Come into our dog. Inhalation forward, drop the knees. Drop the forearms and come into our, this is a Zenasana. Press up now into our puppy. Grow your puppy to a dog. Raise the left leg, step up with the left, step up with the right. Come into our spirit of ecstasy because there's an elegance and essence in this practice. Come to a back bend here. Come into our flower rotations. That's why I had flower rotations, pinwheels, the spirit of ecstasy, and a lot of the wrist actions because to help us perfect our asanas. So anybody asks you what level you are, I'm way up there. Okay? You showed up when you do the best you can do. That's your level. That's the level you showed up. Right arm comes up, step back with the right. Come into our, I give you modification. Elegantly and essentially bring the hands to the mat. Step back with the left, and now we're going to add on. You're welcome to come into the Zen Asana. A little bit challenging is to inhale forward to the Chaturanga. Inhale here, exhalation Chaturanga. Inhale up. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Step up with the right. Step up with the left. Come into our spirit of ecstasy. Come to a back bend here. And come into our flower rotations. Pinwheel the arms forward. And now step back. The left arm comes up, step back with the left. Come into our warrior. Bring the hands to the mat. Step back into our dog. Inhalation, Utthita Chaturanga, or drop, your modification. Is there much of a difference between a Zen Asana and a Chaturanga? Not at all. Just a teeny bit challenging on the Chaturanga, but the effects are the same. So, I think the Zen Asana is very elegant also. Pinwheel our arms forward, we're going to add on here. The right arm comes up, step back with the right. Now, we're coming into our warrior one. Remember, if you can't drop the heel, don't knock yourself out. We are going now to come into our moon salutation today. Excuse me. We are going to the so bring out the arms. I like to see what I just did. Bring the arms out and then sweep them forward like, and that will help you, because we're just coming in the knees. We have a lot of buoyancy here, but we have the toes angled to the corner of the mat. Don't fall over. And now I like to touch the shoulders, and now we come into our goddess. And then we're gonna open up into our wide stance Trikonasana. And now we're gonna face the front like we're in a warrior. Now your width, if you feel you need to, it's too wide for you, just give a squiddle. That left foot squiddles the whole footprint sideways towards you, like that. We're going to be coming down the right leg, so the right leg leads, the left hand will follow down. And buoyancy is, we're not locked out. Bring the back of the hand, and I like to clap at the left and brush the body. Brush the body, helps you with alignment. Do 10 breaths here. Now drop into our warrior D elegance. Brush bring the left hand down and come into our warrior D elegance. Okay. Now we're going to lift the heel up and come into our Ananjali. Okay. And now I'm going to turn this into a Parsvantasana here, or Parvantasana. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do a mudra today. So we're gonna clasp the hands from behind. Inhalation. Give a slight back bend here. This front leg will come. Have a bit of a pull on that, like when we were in our Trikonasana. Exhalation over that right leg. I'm going to have a little bit of buoyancy here so you don't fall over. Now I like to come up as high as I can with the elbows and then reach up. Drop the left hand, come back into our warrior, the elegant. Come into our Ananjali. And now we're going to drop the left knee. And do a forward rock here, and this forward leg will rock a bit. And you have your, if the mat is too much, double up your mat. And we'll put our hands up here, and we'll give a little pressure of over this. So now it's okay for the knee to go past the toes, so we're putting pressure here. And now we're going to just come into a Paragriasana by bringing the knee vertical to the mat and stepping out with the right. And our Paragriasana. Now with the right hand comes down the right leg, the left hand touches the shoulder and reaches over. Now the right hand touches the shoulder and reaches up. Now drop the left hand to the mat, and then we're going to pinwheel the Right hand, 3 one way, and 3 the other. So come back up, and now we're gonna We're gonna sit back here very gently onto our booty. I have or a bolster you might have handy. No, we still got the leg in the same position here. We're yogi toe locking with this right fingers. So these 2 fingers come in between the toe and that second toe. Touch the shoulder with the left and reach over it. And then now we're going to bring the right hand behind us and left hand behind us. Just sweep the right hand. Actually, the right hand comes down and the left hand comes back and sweep up. And now while we're here, we're going to turn this into a Hanumanasana. And now in Hanumanasana, you have a block or a bolster you can put underneath that left leg. A moon vinyasa. Okay, great. And to come out of this, just come down very gently to the right side. And now we're going to open up here. Bring the arms over, keep the legs wide. And we're going to just come down with the elbow. And then to deepen this, just see if you can come out a little bit more. Just to reach in the hands. Okay. And now we're going to bring
Nature has a way of making
this.
you tune into your surroundings, and it's a powerful thing.
Bring the right leg in. And now we're going to come back, press up here. We're going to come into our Hanumanasana on this side. This is, we're coming around the reverse and to the other side. And you can always tuck the toes under to help it get length here. And remember your block or your bolster. We're only doing 10 breaths on this side, so. And very gently, we're going to come down to the left side of our booty. Bring the right leg, the heel to the booty. Yogi toe lock here for our Pavarita Paragriasana. And reach over to the toes. 10 breaths. Okay, great. And now bring the left hand till you have stabilization. The right hand swings out, and we're going to sweep up. Okay. And the fourth one will come up and see if we can come into our Vinyasa here. Touch the shoulders up here. Both hands reach up, drop the left, and just drop the right as best you can over. The left fingers touch the shoulder and extend out here. Reach both arms up, and then we're going to drop the right hand and pinwheel here. The left hand pinwheel. Pinwheel the other way. Okay. And now we're going to come over, face the front of the mat with the knee. We're going to put our left elbow on that left knee, and we're just going to do our forward rocks here. Little pressure coming forward. Extend. Exhalation forward. Extend. Exhalation forward. Extend. Exhalation forward. Now we're going to come up into our Ananjali. And now we're going to drop the foot very gently, and we're coming to a Pavantasana. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to clasp the hands from behind. And I really like to show you this one because a lot of times I won't do this one with you. I'll just show you. So it's a good thing to show you. It's a mudra. It's very nice to do. So we have a slight back bend here. Inhalation here. Exhalation over the left leg. Bring the elbows up and extend the forearms. Now drop the right hand down the leg and come into our warrior, your warrior, the elegant. And now we're going to come into our Trikonasana now. By the left hand leads, the right hand follows. Back of the left hand to the near the ankle there, and brush the body with the right. Remember to have the buoyancy. Buoyancy means you're not locked out. 10 breaths here. Now come back into our warrior, the elegant. Okay. Now touch the shoulders and come into our warrior one. And now, very elegantly, we're going to, we didn't say we're going to do, let's say our Ardha Chandrasana here. So we're going to be in warrior one, very elegantly bring the hands to the mat. Bring the right booty to the body and kick out. And brush it with your right hand. Come back into our warrior, the elegant. Come into our wide stance Trikonasana. Now we're going to come into the warrior one on over the right leg. And you can also lift the heel up as we bring the hands to the mat. Bring that left booty, left heel to the booty, kick out. And raise and brush with your left hand. Elbow, raise the forearm. Look at the grass, the trees, the sky. 10 breaths here. Now we're going to come back into our wide stance Trikonasana, and then we're going to sweep the arms under and come into our goddess. Step up to our mat. Grab the left wrist and lean to the right. Grab the right wrist and lean to the left. And now we are going to come and step out wide again. We're going to come into we'll do some hip rotations here. And we have a flower, so if you want to do some more, give your flower some fragrance, please. We're coming into our Malasana. We're coming down to our seating. Going to close the class very shortly because raise the arms. On the exhalations, very gently, we come down to bring the elbows inside the knees. And then the hands will come together. Okay? And we're down here, you feel comfortable. You can always use a block or a bolster to sit on. Sentam Kara. And say here, breathe in your flower here. And now we're going to drop the left hand to the mat and just come down. We're going to sweep up with the right and give it a bit of a Parivrtta here. Look up to the right. 3 breaths here. Come into your flower for 3. Drop the right hand down and sweep up with the left. Come back into our flower. And very gently, we're coming out of this. And we're going to come into a forward fold. So come to the feet, come to the front of the mat. Oh, there's the moon. I have to show you the moon right quick. Oh, it's so beautiful.
Anytime, anywhere with Yoga International. Balance your body.
Okay. Touch the shoulders. Inhalation up and exhalation. Ten breaths here. This is a very important asana. Now we're going to inhalation up the right leg up to hug the knee up to the chest there. We are going now to just drop it, come into our Janu Shirsasana. This is a very important asana here. Remember to concentrate on the shin rolling forward with you. Touch the shoulders for alignment. Exhalation, now you can put the left leg, the left hand leads down the left leg and the right hand will follow. So if you can come up to the hands, you can have a little bit of a gap when you have the knees off the mat. And then remember the inhalations are elongations and the exhalations are settling down. So maybe that gap, the knee, back of the knee could come all the way down. And you can grab your toes. Nothing forced. Let your breath take you where you need to go. Let your breath take you to where you are today. Great. Now we're gonna hug this right leg up again. And I'm gonna look over to the left. I got the moon over there. Now you're welcome to keep the right foot to the side. If you have it and you bring it over to the other side. Hug it in with the left arm. And give a wave to my yogis. Raise the left arm up and bring that, if you have it, you're welcome to stay where you are. Bring that left elbow outside the right knee. And look over your right shoulder. Remember to have the elbow down in that till we have buoyancy. I'm not locked out here. Not like you'll hear, don't keep the shoulder to the ear. 10 breaths here. Great. We're going to now come back into our forward fold here. And now we're going to hug in the left knee to the chest there and drop it for our Janu Sirsasana over the right leg. Raise arms to come down the right leg. The right hand leads, left follows. And concentrate on that left shin rolling with you. Twisting with you, like very mindfully. 10 breaths here. Okay. Now hugging that left knee again. Gonna twist to the right for 3 breaths here. Now we're setting up for more vinyasa. You're welcome to stay here and bring that left foot out to the other side. The right hand hugs it in. My left hand I'm waving to the moon. Raise up the right elbow and bring that to the outside. 10 breaths here. Okay, great. Extend this right leg. Come back into our forward fold here for 5 breaths. And now very gently we're going to just hug the knees to the chest here. And we're going to do some forward rolls here. And come up with the heels touch. We're going to come into a Navasana here. And you can hold on as much as you can. Really come be the heels. If you feel confident or you have enough in you to open up and extend the legs. Hug the knees in, and we're going to. Then we're gonna come back onto the side before we come down to our shoulder stand. I want to just come here to our knees. We're going to come into a Bhavarudra asana. Touch the shoulders, and then drop the left outside the right, and just give another twist here. Look over the right shoulder. Touch the shoulders and twist to the left. And now we're gonna, there's this, in our practice, we have this aura that surrounds us. And we're gonna rotate the arms, close your thumb, fingers over thumb, and we're gonna just very gently, it's like we're banging that, you're banging like nails to that aura to keep all the negativeness out, and add rotations into that. Just move your arms like this. Now we're going to reverse that. We'll bring all the positiveness in our life and all the awesome karma that us yogis need. Okay. Now while we're here, we're going to come into our Ustrasana. Slight back bend before we end this. Just put your hands to the waist, and we're gonna come onto our toes here. Bring the right to the right. The left fingers touch the shoulder and reach up. And all the while, just to extend the front up here with the inhalation. Bring the hands to the waist. Drop the left to left. Touch the shoulder with the right and reach up. If your hands don't come to your heels, just stay right here and with your hands on the waist and just lean back. There's no right, no wrong. Everything is right because you showed up. And now we're going to bring the hands to the waist, drop the right to right and the left to left for 5 breaths. And now we're going to come down to a child pose here. Extend the toes. Roll forward, and we're going to come back up to our back bend. It's another variation of we're deepening this. So if it's too challenging with the toes extended, come back on your toes. So we're hands are on the waist. I'm dropping the right to right. We're going to do 5 breaths here. Touch the shoulder, fingers to the shoulder to the left. Hands to waist. Drop the left to left and the right touches 5 breaths here. Bring the hands to the waist. Drop the right to right and the left to left, and we're going to do 10 breaths here. Hands to waist, and we're going to take another child pose here. And very gently come down to one side of your booty and bring your feet forward and get ready for we're going to do our shoulder stand, our Salamba Sarvangasana, and come into our Shavasana. So, side to side here. You can be flat back, and we're coming here. This is our happy baby here. And then you can just put your hands to your booty, wherever you feel comfortable, and walk your hands to your back. But make sure you can have a good breath. You don't want to, right here is fun. You just come but it's the good handprint to your back is fine. Now drop the feet back very gently, come into a halasana. If you can grab them, that's fine. And very gently come down. Hug the knees to the chest, and we're gonna come back into our happy babies again. Bring the knees to the chest. Come back again, more happy baby again, and then we're gonna come up here to another shoulder stand. And then we're just gonna come down very gently. Come into a forward fold here. And now we are going to come into our Matsyendrasana, the fish. We're going to put our hands onto our booty. And we're going to just tilt back with our head. Don't, nothing forced. And this will get us into our final relaxation. To come down to the forearms, tilt the head back. The feet are flexed. And then we're just going to come into our Shavasana. Sweep the right hand to the left and up. The left hand comes out and over, and see if you can coincide both of these movements together with the right move and the left move. Okay, great. And we're going to bring the fingertips together, back of the hands, and just brush the body and open up. This is the meridians. So it's all the movement that we did in this class. We are moving the internally like this. So our Muladhara chakra, the earth element, being outside here, and we're at the moon. Got the color is red. The element is earth. We come up a little bit more to our Vistatana, and that is the water element. And the color is orange. We've got the Manipura for the fire, and the color is yellow. A bit more, we got our Anahata for our heart chakra. The element is air, and the color is green. Come up to our Vishuddha, the throat chakra there, that's the ether and space, or the elements. The color is blue. Come up to the third eye, the Jhana chakra, that's consists of all the elements, and the color is violet. Come up to the crown of the head, a Sarara chakra. The colors are a kaleidoscope of colors, and that also consists of all the elements. Just tune into your practice. This is also regular breaths here. Now, we're going to come into our pose of infinity. We're going to bring the arm, the tricep to the mat, and we're going to put our head on our forearm. So the head's lifted in the forearm. Yogi toe lock here with on the right, and look to the left of the mat. This is regular breaths here, just looking over. This is our transition. Pose of infinity. And now we are going to rotate and do this on the right side before we come into our Padmasana, our closing chant. And we just come up into our Padmasana. to close. Well, for our ohms, if you don't want to chant Om, you can chant fun. So, whatever your preference. Loka samasta sukhino bhavatu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavatu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavatu. May all beings be happy and free. May the words and actions of my teachings contribute to the health and well-being of you. Namaste. Satnam, my yogis. The moon is gone, so can't show you much of what you can see, but before maybe I close this up here, I can show you the moon here. Got some people out here, so you can see here. If let me see. No. Oh, there it is. Peep in through there. Yes. Oh, here we go. In August full moon. Good night.